What is going on, members of the Shy Guys Squad and MPL fans alike? My name is Dan, also known as Danekii, and I'm your head coach of the St. Louis Doublades in the MPL NFE off-season. Now, this is week 2. We're facing off against BulkyCottonCandy in a Duke City Doublades, which is kind of ironic because I have a Honedge on my team. Doublade is banned, so it's pretty funny. It's week 2. We had this match on Tuesday, I think, yeah. Sounds right. Had to wait a while, took some time to get the battle going, but we did it, and I brought today an offensive Monferno, defensive Swadloon, offensive Assault Vest Sliggoo, Swords Dance Honedge, Adamant, Choice Bandit, Hustle, Zwilas, and Recover 3 Attack Elgium. And Sky has brought Frogadier, Star U, Shelgon, Swirlix, Meditite, and Charmeleon. And without me babbling about the stats, which I can do per mon, I'm just going to jump straight into it. So, luckily enough, we got this bag going, and I'm going to lead with Yang, as C is going to lead with 2. I think that's what he's called. Yep, 2, the Frogadier. Still don't understand the nickname. Sky, please explain. So, I'm going to withdraw here because I don't want to take no Scald, no Hydropump, no nothing. I'm going to die. So I switch into Salem here. I can take any hit this thing wants to do, and it just goes for the Toxic Spikes, which is, fair. Want to go for Toxic Spikes, that works. He's going to get the second layer of Toxic Spikes set up, and I'm just going to click Thunderbolt because super effective damage and early predictions are bad. So, I actually take him out with a crit Thunderbolt. Don't know if it mattered, don't remember. He sends in Sailor Moon, which I feel like was a misclick, because Star U in on something that just got killed by crit Thunderbolt? So he sends in Skulltone, the Shelgon. That's what that thing is called. I go for Thunderbolt. It does good damage, to be honest, and about 25%, I'd say. He takes the leftovers, scouts out with Protect, and I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor here. I mean, it's protected, so he scouted it out, and if I recall correctly, this turn he switches into... Oh, what Pokemon was it? He switched into something. Charmeleon? Yeah, Charmeleon. Volcanion the Charmeleon. So, I'm gonna go for Draco Meteor, and I got a low roll here because I'm max special attack modest, and, it has a roll from 95 to 108 or something like that, and I got a low roll 95, so he does live my Draco, which is a bit unfortunate. But I'm gonna switch into Monferno here because I can take anything this thing wants to do, Outrage, or like if it's Outrage, or if it's the other thing, what's it called, Outrage, or like Fire Blast, Overraid, or anything. If it's physical or special, I can take any variation. And because leftovers, I take off the poison damage, it's back to normal. But I figured out based on the damage that he's choice specs, because I cal for Life Orb, and Life Orb does, it puts me in the mid yellows, like 25%-ish. So he's going to go back into his Shelgon. I'm going to mess up that name so many times. And I'm going to go for the U-turn here, and I can definitely tell this thing is physically defensive. Now I'm going to switch into Chrysaemore's, the Honedge. Honedge is out here, and Shelgon is out here. Now, I don't know what this thing can do to me. I am really not sure. So I'm going to go for a Swords Dance, because I don't know if it can do anything. Like, the hardest thing it can hit me with is Crunch, and I don't even know if he has that. So I go to +2. And on the off chance that he decides to switch into Charmeleon, I go for Shadow Claw here just to see how much it does. And it does a heck of a lot of damage because Shadow Claw has a chance to crit, a high chance, and I get the crit. Does more damage than he can take. Now he doesn't have a Wish Up anymore, so I figured he has not hit me with anything. I can just go for a Swords Dance, and he goes for an Outrage to hit me. I don't know why he hasn't switched yet, but I'm just going to go for a Swords Dance. That's one Outrage turn, and I'm +4. And I know now that he can't do anything to me because he's locked into Outrage, and it did from 152 to 129, which means it did like 23 points of damage. So it's not going to do a lot, and I can just set up the +6, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Now I'm at +6 with my Honedge, and I'm just like, okay, please, 3-turn outrage. I think I was calling for 3-turn here, and I think he got it. He's gonna go for the 3rd outrage. He got the 3-turn. I'm at +6. I'm just chilling, and I'm just gonna drop the Shadow Claw on him right now. He's confused. I'm gonna drop the Shadow Claw, and that is going to take this Skull Tone out. Oh no, I was lying. This thing is bulky. It's very physically defensive. I'm gonna go for Shadow Sneak here, and that is going to take the Shelgon out. Sorry about that. So that's going to take the Shelgon out. So that's one. He sends in Champion, which is the meta type. I can just Shadow Sneak this thing, and a +6 Shadow Sneak to a Psychic type. That's dead. Gone. Away. I think if it was a choice card variant, to kill like 5 of them. So he sends in Sailor Moon here, and I thought this thing was offensive or defensive, like defensive Rapid Spin. It proves that it wasn't. I live on 10. I don't get the burn, or he doesn't get the burn, which is very unfortunate for him. I go for Shadow Claw, get the crit, I take out the Star U. So Star U is down and out. Now, next up he sends in Volcanion, which is the Charmeleon, which has no HP, so I can just Shadow Sneak that and take that out. So right now I think we're sitting at a nice and clean 4 KOs with Honedge and 1 with Sligoo, so it's up 6-1. And he sends in Frosting the Swirlix. I go for a Shadow Sneak, +6, bada beam, bada boom. Frosting goes down, Honedge gets 5 kills, that is a 6-0 sweep, and Honedge takes the game home to the St. Louis Sableyes. I was really hyped about this one. I'm sorry I'm a bit low volume now, but it is pretty late. It's 9:45, and I was really happy about this game. I was really happy because I got that 6-0 sweep, and it was hella lit, as kids say these days. It was amazing, and that really puts us up in our division. I don't know how the other games have went, but with everyone in my division, like who won last week, which was T-Train and Jack, we all won 2-0. Like, I think every game was a 2-0 except for Water and Grass versus Aura Bomb and Denchby versus Bizer, where Aura Bomb versus Water and Grass got a 6-0 against Aura, and Dench 1-0'd Bizer. So all the games are super close there, and now this kicks us off to a 2-0 record with +8 differential, which is amazing for our division. I think we're at the top of our division as of this week. It's going to be very hard to get above me this week. There's going to be other 6-0s if they want to catch up. So we're pretty good. We're sitting good in it. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. And Crusea Morse MVP. Shout out to the sword. Destroying the 2 swords. The Duke City Doublades. Getting wrecked by Honedge. I feel good. So, thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below to show your support. It's greatly appreciated. Comment down below. Feel free to say what you want. And subscribe if you're new. We welcome all new members of the Shy Guy Squad with open arms. And that's that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Wait, why did I steal Ipa's outro? Lol.